Hi guys, I am Syrachime, and I welcome you back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we went inside of the Dodongo's Cavern, where we pretty much made our way through it and cleared it out, but along the way, we picked up a bomb bag that held 20 bombs within it, and then after making it to the end, we used those bombs, along with our awesome mighty sticks, to defeat a dragon and prove that wood is stronger than fire. So if you have any problems with Link, or you don't like anything that he does, I have a stick and I know how to use it. Well, anyway, shortly after doing that, we got the Goron's Ruby for helping the Goron pretty much get their buffet place back, and then we were set up on the path towards, well, the Great Fairy, but we did not make it up there because we had had more than enough excitement for one particular episode. So in this episode, we are going to head up towards the northern part of the mountain to talk to the Great Fairy, and then do a few other odds and ends around Death Mountain as well. So to actually get started, we're not actually going to head up to the Great Fairy first. First thing I'd like to do is I'd actually like to head down here, because now that we've got bombs, we can actually access something that's, well, rather unique. But first things first, I have to kill this stupid bug. And again, I managed to do without taking damage. Die, you stupid... Wow! It amazes me that I'm able to kill these bugs without taking damage. Well, anyway, these walls right here are actually equivalent to crumbly walls, so if you put a bomb there, you can kill them. But first things first, you notice the Skulltula's up there. So first thing we need is our slingshot. And you might be wondering how on earth we're going to get that Skulltula. Don't worry, I will show you a secret in a little bit. Okay, so after we kill the Skulltula, we'll have Link go up to the wall, and... Oh my gosh! Link is climbing a wall! How is this possible? Well, don't ask questions right now, because we get a gold Skulltula as a result. Number 22, I do believe. Yeah, there is something there, and... Well, what's actually there, we'll make clear when we actually get further on in our adventure, but yeah, just go ahead and get that Skulltula now, and I'll explain what's there and, well, how we did that in a little bit later. Just for now, assume that Link is magical. He needs some kind of magical touches because, well, considering everybody can read his mind and he cannot read anybody else's mind, well, he needs something to brag about, so let's let it be that. Okay, so now that we got that, we're going to go ahead and head up the mountain, but again, we're not heading up to the Great Fairy quite yet. Main reason being is there's actually a couple of things inside of the Goron city that we'd actually like to take care of now, or at least I'd like to take care of. So we're going to make our way up there accordingly, and... Oh my gosh, not again! No! No, 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 no! Link, run, flee, cower! You can dodge this thing, Link! No! You stupid Goron! Why are you still trying to carry bomb flowers down the mountain? I've already opened it... Never mind. We're just going to move on. I'm not even going to bother talking to that stupid Goron because he hit me. Oh, well, it's just like that... It's just like that circling rock in the first episode all over again. For some reason, I just cannot avoid a rock. I don't know, try to figure that out. Okay, well anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a Goron of all things. Don't know why that surprises me. We want to come back here to Goron City because there's actually a couple of things that, well, we want to actually use to our advantage. So the first thing I want to do is I actually want to go over here. These little blocks over here you can take care of by, well, not using your slingshot, by using your bombs. So we'll go ahead and let the bombs do its work. Open up a path. Because once this pathway opens, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe there is actually something of importance back here. If I've made it to the right room. Yes, indeed I have. So we made it in here to where there's all these boulders, and you have like this maze of, well, some rocks you can blow up and some you can't. More or less what you're trying to do is you're just trying to navigate around so you can get something that's kind of important. So if you don't know where to go, just kind of follow along with me. I'm not 100% certain where I'm even going, but hey, we'll get there. Trial and error, right? Alright, so after we blow that up, two ways we can go here. I think we want to blow up this rock here, and then we're going to run back. Wait for that. Alright, awesome. We make it over here, and this rock right here should be the very last one. I could be mistaken, but if I'm not, and surprisingly, I was not. Okay, so if you've got room in, well, if you've got room in your giant wallet right now, or your adult wallet, you can open these treasure chests and actually pick up 50 rubies per chest. So yeah, it's actually something really good worth coming back here for. This is not the reason we came back here. What we actually came back here for, excuse me. First things first, pick up my ruby. What we really came back here for is this crate right here. We do that, you stupid... I can avoid red Tektites, but I can't avoid gold Skulltulas. What's the difference? The color, maybe? Oh, well, who cares? We'll go ahead and pick this up, and this is our 23rd gold Skulltula. Fantastic. Alright, so now that we got that, There's one other thing of importance that's here inside of the Goron City. Once we actually get that, if I can navigate myself out of here. There we go. Finally made it out. This place is a maze. I don't like Goron City. I think this is not my least favorite place in the game, but it's definitely up there. Anyway, whatever I was talking about, probably something about root beer again, right? Well, anyway, what we actually want to do, first things... Oh, no! You know what? I have a bomb. I am not scared of you. Come on, you jerk. Bring it on. Yeah. Ah. Oh, I got hit by the bomb and the Goron. Alright, dude, you want to hit me? I want to have a word with you, you jerk. Why do you feel the need to hit me? You and your people, why do you hit me? Why did you stop me? Don't stop me here. I didn't want to stop you, but you were being a jerk. Your kind is running over me. Why? You can't stop my wild rolling. I think I just did, dude. This wild rolling is the only way to relieve my stress. What stress? What are you under? I've opened up the cavern. I defeated the monster you're able to eat again. All you do is roll around for fun. What stress could you possibly have in your life? I'm the one who's out on a quest trying to save the world. Well, anyway, you were saying? Now stand in awe of my wild, wild rolling. Stand in awe of your wild, wild rolling? Why would I do that? Oh, you wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare. You know what? This is personal now. You know what? Stop rolling. There. Deal with it, you jerk. Haha. Now quit rolling. Quit being a jerk. There. Getting way too excited over nothing. Okay, first things first. I'll knock a couple of things over, and yeah, for some reason I think I forgot. Oh, never mind. Anyway, reason I actually came over here is I want to actually make it to this little pot here, because well, I told you earlier that when we actually lit all the things in this pot started dancing, that this would be important for a little bit later on, and well, ta-da! This is that time. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to play basketball, throw a bomb or a little bomb into the thing, and somehow I did that on my first try. Wow! Well, if any of you watch my Super Mario 64 Let's Play series, you would know that I am not good at basketball. But somehow I was able to make that... Oh, you jerk. That's just low. I have to do this again. Alright. Well, what's supposed to happen is if you... I bet that's payback for making that Goron stop spinning around. Anyway, what you're supposed to do is if you make a bomb in there, a heart piece is supposed to pop out of that thing, but for some reason that did not happen, so here we go again for attempt number 2. And, alright, there we go. I was hoping we wouldn't see my bad basketball skills in action, but well, apparently I'm doing alright right now. Okay, so hopefully we can get our heart piece now, if this thing will work with us. What? You jerk! Give me what I'm after. I demand a heart piece. Are you going to give it to me, or do I have to wait for that thing to start spinning again? And here we go, seeing my basketball skills at work. You're doing this on purpose, you stupid pot. I hate basketball. Well, if you didn't watch the Super Mario 64 series, let me just tell you up front, I hate basketball. I cannot get the ball in the hoop if my life depended on it. This is a perfect example of it right here. If it makes it in the pot or in the hoop, oh, there we go. Well, if it makes it in the hoop, it's a miracle. This is probably why I was always picked last in gym class. There it is! Fantastic! Okay, we're going to jump down now. I don't know why that took 30 tries to get, but there you go. Heart piece number 7, I do believe. Maybe 8. I don't know. The tally in the upper left-hand corner will correct me. Okay, so with that, we have pretty much got everything that's inside of here that's, well, important, so we're going to go ahead and leave this place now, since there's nothing really else that we need to... Well, there's nothing really else we need to take care of. Excuse me. First things first, I'll stock up on a few supplies if I can. Okay, so yeah, with the gold sculpture there, and the heart piece we picked up, that is about... Well, that's pretty much it for... Oh, yeah, I've already said that already. That's pretty much... Well, there is one thing over here that I can show real quick. It's not really mandatory, but if you actually make it over here to this little block path, you might actually hear the song of the forest, which is the Lost Woods. As it turns out, if you actually place these bombs right there and open the pathway, you have just opened up a shortcut to the Lost Woods. So somehow the Lost Woods is connected to Death Mountain. Not quite sure how that works, but there you go. If you need to get back there in a hurry, there you go. Okay, so outside of that, if I can find the way out of here. I am not well versed in the Goron Palace, or the village, whatever you want to call this thing. It's so difficult for me to navigate out of here. I've already talked about how I feel about the city and everything like that. Okay, at the top level, time to move on. I would talk to these guys, but I think I've had enough with these Gorons, and, well, these guys are being jerks, so moving on to bigger and better things. Okay, back here on the Death Mountain Trail, it is time to make it up to the Great Fairy. As much as I don't want to because of, well, you know who. I will not dare speak its name because it is evil. Okay, anyway. I have way too much fun with these games. Anyway, in order to get up to the Great Fairy, we're going to have to use our bombs to get up here, so use these things sparingly. First things first, blow up this bomb, or blow up that rock. And then this rock up here you're going to have to blow up as well, but you're going to actually have to time this, because if you don't time it just right, well, it won't work. So yeah, there's no real way to actually set that bomb up there, which is why you have to just kind of time it. But if you time it right, it's not a big deal, so yeah. Moving on. Okay, from here you are going to, as much as I hate to say it, you actually want to equip your Hylian shield, because there's no way to get to the next part of the, well, where we need to get to without doing so accordingly. And you will see why in just a matter of maybe 3 seconds. Or maybe shorter. Anyway, this is an active volcano, and as you'd expect with an active volcano, it is falling with rocks and magma and stuff. So we have to use our shield and turtle up so that we can survive the rocks that are coming. There'll be an opening between like every 30 seconds of rocks falling. But outside of that, you just want to literally turtle up, and then after it's over, run as fast as you can to the other side. This is something that's kind of tedious, but it's worth it when you actually get to the top. Well, yeah, here I say it's not worth it in the previous episodes to go see the Great Fairy, but it actually is. Run, Link! Or don't, that works too. Alright, as much as I'd like to try my sticks out on these things, I'll just kind of hold on to them for now. Nuclear sticks are important for important things. Don't use them lightly. Okay, we make it over here. We got a couple of, well, little Walchula thingies we need to take care of again. So if I could do this properly, but for some reason I cannot aim if my life depended on it. There we go. And if I run out of Deku Seeds, my life will depend on it. Huh, it's kind of scary. Okay, moving over. And jumping down, and there's some Deku Seeds again. I don't want to know where these creatures are keeping these seeds. Alright, if I can shoot. Alright, first shot. I was not expecting that. I am not looking forward to, as I've already said, the time when you're actually going to have to be accurate with your shooting. Well, that day will come, but hopefully it doesn't come right away. Okay, we make it up to the top here, and we will see... Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Well, look who it is. We got KG here. Well, he's important for something, and we'll have to talk to him in a little bit, but first things first. There's actually 2 things you want to do here. The first thing I'd recommend is, well, going in here, because... while we can't do a lot with this quite yet, there's something kind of important in here. You will see that we've made it to Death Mountain Crater. Pretty much the Volcano Central, or Fire Central. Anyway, Link, it's so hot in here. We can't stay in here. So you got 48 seconds to do your business in here and get out or you die. A flaming death, I think. I've never tried it before. Well, anyway, what we came in here for is this crate right here. Hit that crate and there's our gold... Another gold Skulltula that has again damaged me. Die, you stupid thing. Okay, get this, and here we have our 24th Skulltula, I do believe. I don't know, I might as well just quit counting. Well, anyway, since we only got 28 seconds left to do in here, there is something else that you could do in here. But I'm going to kind of wait to do that for a later bit of time when we can actually stay in here longer. So now that we're done with that, we've got to see this Great Fairy now, which actually happens to be, well, if Navi hasn't given it away, the Great Fairy will be in here. So like all crumbly walls, drop a bomb and Goron. Alright, we've opened the path, and what on earth is this thing? Not worth the rupee. Anyway, make it in here, and we have made it to a wonderful place called the Great Fairy's Fountain. And for what it's worth, I actually do kind of like this place. I love how it kind of looks like a misty, watery type little background in here, even though these walls are solid. So yeah, it's just, I guess it's magic concrete, who knows. Okay, so here we have this little Hyrule symbol thing that Navi has once again identified. And you know what we must do when we see a Hyrule symbol? We must play Zelda's lullaby. Which you think would put everything on the planet to sleep. Oh, well, anyway, time to see this great fairy, a relative of Navi, no doubt. Okay, where is this fairy at? Oh my gosh, it's a... Oh, wow, that is creepy on... Would you please... that's... okay. So many thoughts ran through my mind just now. I'll go over them. Anyway. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Power. You look more like... Oh, Lord. Is this what Navi's going to turn into? Oh, dear Lord. I sure hope not. Anyway. Too many thoughts. Don't know how to verbalize them right now. Anyway. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Okay. Receive it now. And with that, this great fairy, I really wish you would put on some clothes. Vine dress. You got time to paint your nails and make boost, but not clothes. I don't know. Navi, if you turn into this thing, I will find some way to kill you, and you will die. Anyway, you've mastered a secret sword technique of the spin attack. Hold B to charge your weapon, release B to unleash a wave of energy with your spin. If you want to release energy without charging your weapon, just rotate your analog stick around and press the B button for a very effective quick spin. We'll kind of talk about that more in a little bit, but first things first. When you charge power for the spin attack, magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. Hey, boy! Would you people just please start calling me Link? I've got Fairy Boy, I've got Mr. No Fairy, I've got Boy. Can't you people just call me Link? Apparently I haven't earned enough respect for that yet. Well, anyway. You're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Well, apparently that's what I've been told by Darunia and just about everybody else. Next time you're in their neighborhood, you should drop in on a friend of mine who lives by the Hyrule Castle. And that's actually something we're actually going to tackle, but we'll talk about that in a minute. First things first, she'll surely grant you another new power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Yeah, I'll do that when you learn to make proper clothing and... well... Whoa, green meter. What was I talking about? Something about root beer, right? Well, anyway. So yeah, by visiting this great fairy, we have actually gained ourselves, well, magic power. And with this magic power, we are able to do, well, magical things accordingly. More or less, she's given us a sword spin, and the way it works... You recall earlier I told you about the sword spin. Well, it has actually been upgraded a little bit, and you will see exactly what I mean. You will see that whenever Link does a sword spin, he has, well, pretty much an aura surrounding him, so yeah, it's powered up like that. If you charge your sword spin this time, it becomes incredibly powerful. Not sure if it's Deku Stick powerful, but yeah, it's a very powerful technique, a very interesting one. We will be using that for a lot of different things later on. We'll talk about that more later. Okay, so with that, we pretty much completed everything we need to do here, so outside of the Great Fairy's Fountain we go. Oh, that was just creepy. Navi, please do not turn into one of those things, and if you do, learn the art of clothes making. Okay. Well, anyway, now that we've pretty much done everything up here, we're going to talk to KG, as much as I don't want to. Alright, what do you got to say, KG? Hoot! Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. Yeah, it's a miracle. I gained magic power and somehow I've grown up. But you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule. At least, not yet. What? So the Great Deku Tree lied to me? What would you expect from talking to a talking tree? Oh, well, anyway. If you were going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons, and hold on tight. Hoot! Now, is this something you actually want to do? As much as I hate KG, if you do this, I think you just have to stand underneath him. Well, anyway, the reason you want to do this is because he will take you down to something, well, very nice. And if you couldn't tell what those nice things are from what we've been gathering up, well, you will soon see in a little bit. But first things first, we get fairies, well, we get Navi's fairy flying music. Instead, I guess we're seeing through the eyes of a bird, or maybe ourselves, I don't know. Down to the Kakariko village we go. Once we make it down here, we're on a rooftop. But don't go crazy and start falling off just yet. You actually want to go over to your left, or right, maybe left or right, who knows. Then you want to very carefully jump down here. If you mess this up, you're going to have to wait till you're adult Link. Never mind, to do that. You have to wait till later to do that. Alright, so once you make it down here, you want to go in here. And we have made it inside of a house with an imprisoned cow. But more important than that is this heart piece. Here we pick this up. We have just received our 8th heart piece, I do believe. Anyway, and we received another heart container as a result. Fantastic. If I can actually look around, I don't think I can here. Well, apparently I can't. Oh, well, anyway, this is supposed to be the house of Anju and a couple of other people. And while I would like to stay here, be a prisoner of love... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. We'll move on to bigger and better things. I'm so sorry. I told you guys I like Anju more than... Why am I getting on that debate again? Okay, well, we're gonna hit a couple of things because... I am so sorry. But anyway, before we leave, there is one thing I do want to do really quick. It's not something too incredibly important, especially, well, I don't know how important it is for the 3DS version, but if you're playing the Nintendo 64 and you have a Rumble Pack, once you actually collect 20 Skulltulas and you go talk to this guy right here, we have broken the curse on another child of the Skulltula. And if you talk to him, the reward you will get is, well, it's not really that important. Let's just talk to him, you'll find out. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. And with that, look what I got! We obtained the Stone of Agony. So finally, we have even more ways to annoy ourselves than just Navi. No. What this is just more or less in the Nintendo 64 era, there was no rumbling, little rumbling things in your controller, so yeah, yes, if you wanted a kind of Rumble Pack, you literally had to go buy something separate, stick it underneath your controller, and, well, if you got this, you could feel the rumbling accordingly. Anyway, it didn't give any kind of description of it, but yeah, more or less how that works is if the rumbling pack would just kind of rumble every time you got hit or something like that, so yeah, just various stuff like that. Yeah, back in the old days, we didn't have rumblers in our controller. We had to go buy a rumbler pack. We wanted rumbles in our controllers, and yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Moving on. So yeah, there's that, the Stone of Agony. I don't know if it's different for the 3DS version, but there's that all the same. Okay, so with that, I do actually want to head back to Hyrule Castle because there's a couple of things that I would actually like to get over there. And what those are, well, one item is not really all that important, but it kind of is and it's kind of not. There I go contradicting myself again. Well, let's just say that the two things I want to get... Oh, not stall children. Dog, I am not going through this again. I have a way to vanquish these things, and I am going to vanquish them. I hate stall children. I bet you guys that have actually played this game before, you're looking forward to when I actually play the Shadow Temple, aren't you? Not gonna spoil what happens there, just trust me. That's probably gonna be the funniest thing that I've ever posted. When we get to that. That'll be a while yet, but okay. Well, anyway, getting back on topic. Again, I've already forgot about what I've talked about. I have this feeling it has something to do with going to the town and doing something. I don't know why I'm so easily forgetful of things. It really doesn't happen. It's just, I guess, I can't... Excuse me, I cannot multitask very well. I don't multitask very well when my concentration breaks. Well, pretty much everything else goes with it. Well, anyway, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm heading back towards the Hyrule Castle, because the Great Fairy said she had a friend that would give us something very nice if we came back here. And indeed, we want to actually get this, because this thing right here will actually become a very good offensive weapon a little bit later on. You'll see exactly what I mean when we actually get this thing, but first things first. Must find this Great Fairy near the castle. So to do that, just like always, we're going to fall down here. Now you make it to this sign over here, and you read it. It just says flat out, dead end. But you know what we say to dead ends? Well, they said that fire couldn't be destroyed by wood, and we did that. Just pull out a bomb and drop it down, because that seems to be the answer to every problem in this game. We have opened up a new pathway, and if we take it back, we will be taken to yet another, wait for it, Great Fairy Fountain. This one's a little bit different, at least the color of the flames maybe. The wall looks about the same. Anyway, this Great Fairy has something very nice for us, and unfortunately we're going to have to see this near nude person again. Oh, well, I would say I've seen worse things, but I don't really know if that's true. I'm not even going to go there. Never mind. Sorry about that cut there, guys. Had some hiccups pop up beyond my control. But anyway, here we have yet another... Would you people please make some clothes? Oh, really? You have the time to discover nail polish and boots, but you don't have the... Don't even know what to say anymore. Welcome, Link. Hey, at least I'm Link now and not Child. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Please tell me the spell isn't a love spell of sorts, because I don't know how anyone could love that. Just saying. Anyway, getting away from this view, hopefully. Okay. Here we are about to receive a red light. Could it be the spiritual stone of fire again? No, it is not. Instead, it is a framed ball of fire. You've got Din's fire. Its fireball engulfs everything. Its attack magic you can use with the C button. So this is a very good attack, but I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, you can use Din's fire if you play Smash Brothers. You know what that attack is. One of my favorites in the game. Talk more about that later. You can use Din's fire not only to attack, but also to burn things. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Yeah, I'll log that away under something I'll never do. Okay, now that she is done, I'm going to go ahead and show you Din's fire really quick. Now, this thing right here is actually... Yeah, there I go, equipping the wrong thing. Din's fire is one of the most, well, interesting attacks in this game, and, well, it's something I wish they really would have incorporated in later Zelda games because, well, you'll see how just offensive this thing is. Uses a lot of magic power, but when Link uses it, he creates a giant fireball around him that will fly out and destroy everything within the vicinity of Link. So yeah, this is an awesome offensive technique. I love this thing. Really wish they had it in later games, but yeah, Link's not a magic wielder. He's a sword fighter, so yeah, there you go. Navi, would you... I don't like Navi. I have had more than enough of fairies. Well, anyway, as I was saying, I really like Din's fire, and to be frankly honest, when I do play Smash Brothers, I used to play competitively. Talk more about that later. But anyway, when I play Smash Brothers, I really do like using Princess Zelda. That's actually my main character. And I love all the magic spells that she gets. Din's fire, along with two other ones we'll get later on in this game, but we'll cover those more later. But yeah, I just like using Princess Zelda. I like the magic spells and everything. Love her characters, moveset and everything, and yeah, everything like that. I don't really know what more to say about that. Okay, moving on. Alright, so we make it back here to Hyrule Castle Town, and there's one more thing that I would like to do before we call this episode quits. We'll call it quits on this episode. And that is, there is a minigame that has just now opened up that was not open before. Now, if you go over here, you come to what is the Hyrule's equivalent of bowling. And you can, well, you can't really see it. It's called the Bombchu Bowling Alley, and you'll see exactly why these things are called such in a little bit. But first, we do want to play this game, so we'll talk to this sleeping woman here. She's got Morse Code Z's. Huh? What? You are in dreamland. I am a child with nuclear... Wait, that's real reality. Never mind. Uh-oh. It's okay. I'm not going to kill you with my nuclear sticks. Anyway, a customer. Welcome to our cutting-edge amusement center. Not so amusing when you'll see exactly what I mean in a minute. The Bombchu Bowling Alley. Do you want to know what you can win? Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you until you've paid to play. It's kind of stupid. That's like, you know, you buy this box of cereal and there's a special prize in it, but we're not going to tell you what it is till you pay us up front. No wonder you people don't have customers and you're sleeping all the time. Anyway, it's 30 rubies per game to play. Do you want to play? Yes, I do, because I happen to know what she's going to give us. Now, there's a lot of good items here, but the main one we want, we have to aim for the hole in the center. I'll describe that more in a minute. First things first, let's bowl. And here's our prize. She is going to give us a bomb. Well, that's not really all that helpful, but what I'm actually trying to get, I'll tell you the prize in a little bit. The way you play the game, you want to take this little Bombchu thing, which is probably a rip-off of Pikachu, and pretty much bowl it to hit the little hole in the center down there. Now, you got 10 tries to do this. The first one's not really that hard, but the second one is a pain in the neck to get. I could do this. Yeah, we have a bunch of obstacles here. I'm not really sure how to do this. There's like 101 ways you could do this and only one way to get it right. Yeah, here I say there's 101 ways to do this. Come on, get down there, you stupid bombs. I want to win the prize. Can I not do this? I can't bowl. And there, I've messed that up. Sure, why not? Just waste them all, why don't you? And we just did. Well, that was a mess. That's kind of stupid. Well, anyway, that's how you bowl. There's 3 different walls, and you have to get it in the center to make it just right. We're going to play again, and here's the prize we're playing for this time. This is one of the big prizes we want, which is a giant bomb bag. With that, we can hold 30 bombs if we actually manage to do this just right. But the main reason I actually came in here is because I want to actually win a heart piece. That is kind of hard to get, but we will still try all the same. And already I am messing this up horribly. It just reminds me, why on earth would you have a chicken in a bowling alley? I mean, that... I guess the FDA and stuff probably do not exist yet. Or there's some kind of regulation. Okay, can I make it? Can I make it? Oh, come on. This takes this long. I hate bowling. Let me take that back. I like bowling, I just don't like bomb chew bowling. No matter what you do, I can't aim this stupid thing, I did it! I have no more bomb chews. Doggone it. You jerks. Alright, gonna go ahead and play again. And there we receive 50 rubies. Well, this is a waste. Okay, well, I'm actually gonna go ahead and kind of cut ahead to finding this thing, and if I make some kind of impressive move, I will show that on screen. But for the time being, since I can't seem to do anything just right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here. And I will meet you guys as soon as I actually find the prize that I want and start bowling accordingly as a result. So yeah, I'll be right back. I interrupt this episode to bring you a very important public service announcement. Warning! Playing the Hyrule Bomb Chew game may result in the following symptoms. A slight increase in your stress levels. Make it! You can do it! Come on! That made that! You cheaters! You cheated me out of a stupid bomb thing, and I'm not happy about it. Ah! Take this, you stupid chicken! And I missed the chicken! Oh, come on! Ah! Seemingly addictive behavior. I must feed my addiction to bomb chew games that I cannot win. I need money, and I will take it from the pottery bank. There's nothing you can do to stop me because you've given me permission to do this already. Ha ha ha. Traits that may resemble antisocial disorders. Come on, punk. I know you got money. Give me your money, or else I will kill you. I know how. I have nuclear sticks and a nuclear bomb in the form of a magic spell. Plus, I could do this. What can you do, jerks? Small amounts of erratic behavior. Bombs. Don't care. Must play. Die! Die! You crazy walls! Die! Take this, and this, and this! One of them has to hit! And not one of them hit! Quit making a liar out of me! And fits of psychotic rage. Come on, you can make it! You can make it! You didn't make it! You're supposed to make it! Please make it! I've already been filming this thing for like... What?! You... I sold it! But when you do find your prize, you may also experience denial followed by wild mood swings. Sure, it's not like I'm going to earn that heart piece. Now I see how she makes her living. She makes it off gullible children that believe they actually have hope in this world. Oh my goodness, did that make that? It did it! Oh, one more. It's down the middle. Fire it down the middle. Get out of the way, poultry! Get out of the way, fish! Oh, you stupid chicken. You stupid chicken. Okay, don't panic. I'm panicking. Too late. Already did it. Alright, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. I did it. Oh, what? What? Doggone it. No, no, you stupid chicken. I hate all poultry. I have another reason to hate chickens. Did it? I did it! 52 minutes into recording. There! His heart piece number 9. Oh, dear Lord! Oh, I hate this game. Ugh. Okay. Do you want to play again? No, I do not. Do I even have money to play? No, I don't. Well, got that with no money left. Last try, and... Oh, this place is evil. Oh, that makes me want to cry. Never mind, I'm getting out of here. I've had more than enough of this. Ugh. Goodbye, you crazy lady. I was going to say something to the effect of I think you're cute, but no, you have an annoying game. I'm out of here. Okay, after that rather long and obnoxious display, I am just flat out worn out. Oh, head disc, I cannot believe this. It's done. Okay, so in there is your heart piece number 9. And that's pretty much all that I'm going to do for this episode. Although I would like to tackle a few more things and move on. I think my sanity's taken a hit long enough, and yeah, I think I've done more than enough. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and call this off here. So, anyway, next time in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we are going to find out where we need to head next, and we're going to start heading out in that direction as well. With us obtaining a spiritual stone from fire and the forest, I assume it might have something to do with water, but we will confirm those suspicions next time. So until that time, I will catch you guys later.